Hey there, Troop 194, Scout Master Nick here. And with summer camp at Island Park just around the corner, it's time to talk about one of the most important aspects of a successful camping experience: packing. A well packed bag means you'll be prepared for anything and you'll have a much more enjoyable time. Our destination is Island Park Scout Camp in Idaho from July 5th through July 13th, 2025. Before we dive into the specifics, let's go over some crucial packing principles. Label everything. This is huge. Put your name on all of your personal items. Trust me, it makes a world of difference even when things get mixed up. Next, there's a jet flying by. Next, let's talk layers. Layers are key. Temperatures in the mountains can swing wildly, so think layers. Pack smart and efficiently. Everything should fit into the pack or a duffel bag. Like a 120-liter duffel bag, these have the backpack straps, or an 85-liter duffel bag that also has the backpack straps. This makes it easy and convenient. Now, no important valuables. Please do not bring expensive electronics, extensive amount of cash, or irreplaceable items. The troop is not responsible for lost or damaged personal items of that nature. Okay, before we get into packing the bag, one of the things that I think will help organize is color coordination. Consider using different colored dry bags or stuff sacks to separate your clothes. For example, a red stuff sack for underwear, a blue one for maybe some shirts or socks, a green one for pants, just so you can keep things organized and, especially with the moisture, keep them dry. Also, this is bear country, so we need to be aware of the items that we have. This is super important. If you're the scout, remind yourself. If you're the parent, remind your scout. No food, no toiletries, or any scented items will be allowed inside the tents or sleeping areas. All attractions must be stored securely in designated areas like the bear boxes or inside the trailer that we'll have up in your camp, but it'll be locked and secured, not in the sleeping area. All right, let's talk clothes. You want to pack for 7 to 8 days, maybe something extra for travel. Bring one field uniform, Bing. Class A for travel, and this will also be used for formal camp events like flag ceremonies. You want to pack 2 to 3 activity uniforms, something like this. We have these purple ones, or something like this one, or a gray one that we have. We want to have these available for you. Now, these will also work as your daily wear clothes. These are going to be your activity uniforms or your Class B t-shirts. Now, as we mentioned before, rain. We want a good rain jacket. Get yourself a good rain jacket, not just water resistant. This is a must. Also, like a warmer jacket, a down jacket, something that's going to help keep you warm because the nights are going to be cool, but something that you can carry and pack nice and easy as well. Want to pack 2 to 3 pairs of shorts or long pants. I would say preferably, if you can, pack something like these convertible pants so they can be zipped off and turned into shorts to help save some space for packing. But you still want to bring some shorts and some pants as well to kind of get yourself situated. Now, socks and underwear. 7 to 8 pairs of socks and underwear. Bring 7 to 8 pairs of socks, 7 to 8 pairs of underwear. We will stress to have the boys change their socks daily and their underwear daily, but we can only say and remind them so much. We also want to make sure we pack some comfortable pajamas, long pant pajamas, something they're comfortable in. We want to be super duper comfortable. There's a lake, so they'll be doing a lot of swimming activities. So 1 to 2 swim trunks. Make sure they're comfortable, functional, and absolutely they need to be appropriate. Next up, let's talk sleeping gear and other camping essentials. Sleeping bag. Make sure we get something rated about 30 to 40 degrees Fahrenheit, as the temperatures can drop at night. If you're looking for something for a little extra more warmth, you can get a liner, or you can bring like a sleeping bag blanket or buddy blanket to have just for extra warmth or something to cuddle with at night. Sleeping pad. Get something like a foam sleeping pad or this inflatable one for comfort and insulation. It's going to work great for that. A must bring is a cot. Now you can bring a small compact cot like this. It's low to the ground, nice and small. You could definitely do, and I would recommend, a nice comfortable camping pillow, inflatable pillow such as this one, or you can use one of your stuff sacks, have your shirts and stuff and whatnot not in there, and that can become the pillow for you. Tents. The troop is going to be providing 4-man tents. We're going to go through our inventory to verify what tents we have. And we will have a tent assigned to your scout, or if you're watching, a tent assigned to you for this particular trip. Of course, lights, flashlight, headlamps, and batteries. Bring spare batteries for whatever you're bringing, or charging pack if it's a rechargeable unit. We want to make sure you have lighting at night, especially when you're going to shower at night, because you will shower at night, I hope. Staying clean and healthy, of course, is absolutely important. As you can see that I like to reiterate that. You want to pack yourself a small toiletry bag. Now this could be something like a little dry bag here that has a few items in it. In this dry bag, I also want to make sure I have my toothbrush and some wipies available for me. So that was going to stay in here. You want to have something like this, a 3-in-1 hair, face, and body wash. I say 3-in-1 because the boys are going to want to get in, just lather up, wash everything all at once, and then rinse all at once. So it's a convenient way to make sure that they're taken care of and they have what they need. Please remember sun protection, sunscreen with a high SPF, maybe some lip balm with SPF, and of course, a hat with a brim are vital. We do have our buoy hats that are supplied by the unit. Those are great, especially for outdoor. Insect repellent with DEET, and preferably non-aerosol is what's recommended by the camp for that area. First aid kit. While the unit does have our own large first aid kit, please ensure your scout or you bring your first aid kit. Make sure it has, bandages and moleskin, wipes, band-aids. Always make sure they're all packed in there for you. Of course, hand sanitizer. Always good to have hand sanitizer, especially when we're out in the woods in that area. You want to keep yourself clean. Now, the beauty about summer camps is you definitely will be eating well. Well, they'll feed you. I don't know if you'll be eating well. So, for the most part, your utensils and plates, forks, and knives will be supplied by camp. However, there are going to be moments of time when you're going to need your mess kit. So make sure you pack your mess kit. You need to bring your mess kit with you. It has all the items that you need in there. Also, make sure that you have a net here to help rinse your kit off. That way, when you're done using it, you can rinse it, hang it, and it can help air dry, so you don't have to worry about it later for this mesh bag. Water bottles. Bring 1 or 2 Nalgene bottles or something similar to a Nalgene bottle. Make sure it's 1 or 2 liter capacity for staying hydrated. As always, hydration is essential, especially when we're in an environment that we're not quite used to. So to make it convenient walking around camp, getting organized and doing some things, you're going to want to bring a day pack. Bring an additional day pack. I'd highly recommend bringing a day pack. You're going to have a lot of items and essentials for your activities during the course of the day, especially when you're doing merit badge classes or if you're going to go on a short hike, required for any of those merit badges or activities that you choose to do. But definitely want to get a day bag. You also want to bring some camp shoes or sandals, something like a Croc. I would go with something like this, a closed-toed sandal to kind of use around camp. You can use them as shower shoes. Definitely want to have some shower shoes. Don't want to be barefoot in those showers, but something of this nature, maybe 2 pair, one for walking around camp, one for showers. A notebook, pen and pencil, throw that in your day pack if you're bringing one. It's good to have to make notes, especially for your merit badge classes and courses. Without question, bring your Boy Scout handbook. It is essential for rank advancement and merit badges. You definitely want to bring some money. $50 to $75 is a good roundabout number that we see average scouts spend at the trading post. Now, we are not responsible, or leaders are not responsible for the amount of money scouts are spending. We do not manage the money for the scouts. Dirty clothes. Another great thing to do is grab a different dry bag, a light green one or something, label that dirty clothes, put that bag in there separate so we can start moving in their dirty clothes or wet clothes separate, because they are definitely going to be stinky. So you make sure you have something labeled like that. That way we can make sure if they are organized, they'll know where the dirty clothes are. It'd be easier for you, the parent, to unpack it, or you, the scout, you'll know how to just grab that bag and dump it right in the washing machine when you get back home. Now, here are some things you can bring, but aren't necessarily necessary. Something like a camp chair. Camp chair would be very good to have walking around with merit badge. If you don't want to bring a camp chair, you can bring something like a small inflatable seating pad. Something like this by Teton Sports. Super easy to open, and it's a self-inflating seating pad. Easy to have. Use your phone as a camera if you're willing to keep it charged. If you're worried about a phone, again, electronics, a lot of stuff you're doing, be careful with that. If you have your totem chip, you can bring your pocket knife, preferably a standard pocket knife that is up to no more than 4 inches and it's folding. No fixed blades. No fixed blades you can bring. Okay? Yeah. Maybe you want to bring a small musical instrument. I don't know who plays them, but maybe you want to bring a little harmonica, or someone's going to bring a ukulele and we can do campfire songs at the night. Towels. You want to bring 2 to 3 towels. At least one for swimming and one for the showers. Something like these, like a wash rag here by Wise Owl. These are thin, they're compact, they're quick dry, and they snap so a scout can hang them up. Same thing here for the larger one. Have little snaps on here at the end. So they're nice and thin towels for the scouts to take, and they quick dry. All right, scouts, that wraps up our packing guide for Island Park Summer Camp. Remember, packing smart is packing safe and fun. If you have any questions, don't hesitate to reach out to your patrol leaders or your senior patrol leader or your scout masters. We can't wait to see you all at camp, and be ready for an incredible week of adventure and learning.